this YouTube thing acted up a little bit on my side. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, what is good, everybody? It is your boy JJ That Dude, and we are back at it with some the greatest 30. And hey Rico, how you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing? I gotta put this thing up here. Hopefully it's all good though. But yeah, y'all. A little bit later on, I think around 7 or 8 on Twitch, I shall be doing my hero. Oh my goodness. Marvel Rivals, and then Master Duel a little later on after that, depending on what I eat though. So it depends on all that stuff. You said working as usual, trying to see if I should drink tonight. Hey, I mean, I would recommend you do it after Master Duel. I mean, not after Master Duel, but well, technically you probably should do it after Master Duel, but I was gonna say after Marvel Rivals. But yeah, hey, I'm not drinking though, so I can't say nothing though. I can't say nothing though, sadly. But another thing, my birthday is coming very soon, so like I said, Saturday I might not stream. I'm gonna let y'all know again, I might not stream, or I might stream like one game. That's probably gonna be late at night, or this might be like my break or rest day. I will let that be known because I know I'm gonna be tired. Cause I'm gonna do a lot of stuff, and I gotta make sure I go to my grandma's thing, and we're gonna go to like Mayflower or something, and go from there. So I'm assuming Mayflower, if not Cheddar Hill. Man, what you mean I'm getting old? Bro, I'll be the exact same. Well, I might as well be the exact same age. I'm just going to be 23 about, I think. That's about it. I mean, ain't going to be the end of the world. So let it know. Saturday I'll be doing some. Friday, I'm going to be still doing stuff, but like, don't know how much I'm going to be doing though. So hey, either way, we ballin' though. Bro, I am definitely not 24. I am a 2002 baby. I'm a 2002 baby, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a 2002 baby. My birthday coming soon, so yeah. I am not a 2000 baby. I'm not just a regular 2000 baby. I'm a 2002 baby, though. So hey. No, yes. But anyway, yeah, we balling though. Let's just get this out the way. Cause I'm gonna do this and get everything out the way. And I forgot that they had that. All right, so let's talk about that trial 2 months ago. They ain't gonna make me feel old. I was a freshman in high school, 2002. Yeah, bro. I graduated straight up in like 2020 from high school, so I can't say nothing. I graduated from 2020 with that thing. And let me put my volume thing down. And I hate that I gotta do this voice acting though. That voice acting gonna get me cooked. Like I said, it all happened 2 months ago. The coppers got hold of me. It shoved me in the witness stand. And based on your testimony, Ms. McGilda was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about the whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. What sort of things did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in the little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing, and then they heard a thud for her birthday. I mean, if you would like to, look, you ain't gotta give me nothing, man. Showing love and support is all that really matters, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Just showing love, hey, that's what matters to me, bro. Look, man, just showing love and doing all that good stuff, that's all that matters to me. I'm a cute bunch, man. I appreciate the money, though. Don't get wrong, though. I highly appreciate the money, and I would love to have money. But, like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Love, man. I'm just happy for, just the love, man. The love and support, that's what matters to me the most, though. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I love you some money. But, like, I love the next guy, other guy out there. But, you know what I'm saying? Love, man. I'm just vibing, bro. I'm just vibing, man. You all good, man. You all good. You got to show them love. That's what matters, though. Got to say that ahead of time, though. I heard that loud thud. Looked like someone fall on the floor. That's when Mr. McGilda discovered you? Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked in Mian's, I had to help him look all of them. Oh my goodness, that talking is crazy. I wish he would have said, I look at me hands, and I had the cove's blood all over them. Like, can they just say that? Why you gotta have like no good, grammar? Like, I'm about to get cooked doing this voice acting. Like, dang. All right, let me try this again though, for the people out there. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at me hands, I had the cove's blood all over them. So, hey, take it out, Rick, take it out. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak. You had his bloods on your hands? In other words, it was Gina that the witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight. That makes sense. I said that. Or I said it was another man. Then Mr. McGilded started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding the seat. Yeah, he did. Only, that's not all. What do you mean? I mean, he threatened me. Threatened you? How? He made me swear about what I seen and what I heard. And about what he was going to do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me scarp her before the coppers show up. Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. Alright, so we got 3 stuff now. Perfect. Give me a second though. Alright. I'm gonna do this. You said McGilded made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. But you were in the pitch black apartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yes, with Miss McGilded sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but it was when I heard the thud of the cove in the floor. I let a little scream. See, couldn't help it. McGilded heard that and dragged me out by my arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to old geezer where it had been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny. A disc? Do you mean... Yeah, that's it. The one what the D took off me at Windy Banks. So the music box disc was there, on the floor of the omnibus. Not for long, but Gilded spotted it straight away. He picked it up, smartish, and stuffed it inside his pocket. So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago, at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. Interesting, and I'm sorry I said smart fish. I mean, he might as well be the smart fish in this whole game. Like, what the heck is going on? And the bogtrotter told me I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one. Alright, what you heard? Because it was so dark under the seat in the cab, I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard a door and footsteps inside a cabin. Presumably that was McGilded getting on board. Nah, not only him. Oh, because I could have definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim. Mr. Thrice Fired Mason. In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride. Indeed he did, that's very true, he did say that. He definitely said that. But whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness. I always succumb to it. That's true, he always says that. And your own testimony, Gina, supported his. All I could hear was an Irishman snoring. Yeah, that weren't exactly true. Neither of them was sleeping. Or asleep. I could hear them talking about the whole time in low voices. What? What were they talking about? Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. McGilda and the victim knew each other. So McGilda was lying, as I suspected. I knew it weren't going to take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So when the cab came to a stop, McGilda told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The two coves from up top ran off to get the coppers. Yes, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First. Right, and after they'd gone, McGilda asked the driver to do him a favor. A favor? Now then, fella, what I need ye to do is to take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. And for ye troubles, let's see now. Hey, I'll give you 10 guineas. A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street? Yep, you got it. It was Windybanks. The coachie snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. McGilda opened the box under the seat and let me get out of there, but not without a condition. I see. And what was that condition? Which I guess was just a lie, but yeah. What were Mr. McGilda's conditions then? Oh crap, I had the my apologies. But yeah, what were McGilda's conditions then? There you go. I said it before, but I'll say it again. For letting you go free, I mean. Not telling a soul, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well. There's more? Yeah, this is the most important thing he said. You said Borderlands 3? I have Borderlands 3. I do have Borderlands 3. Because I think I got it from, what you call it? The PlayStation exclusive thing or whatever it's called? Not exclusive, but PlayStation thing. But yeah, I got it from PlayStation for free. Let me actually check for you. Let me check for you, actually. Let me check for you real quick. I'll check for you. I will check for you. I will check for you. If I check PlayStation Plus, Borderlands 3 is up here. It's right there by Hockey or NHL 24 and AEW Fight Forever or the Among Us game. Did I beat it? No, I did not, sadly. Yeah, I don't think I've played it fully because I played it with my ex. Like, I played it with my ex a few times, and every time I try to tell her, hey, can we play the game? She would say no. So, I mean, there's times I told her, trying to play the game. She said no. I just said, okay, you got it. I ain't going to complain about it. So, yeah, I didn't finish the whole game, though. I only did enough to a certain part. I think it was Zero, I think. The guy was named Zero, I think, or something along those lines. I forgot his name. And I think I did a little after that, and after the girl with the blue hair thing. I think I did it after those, and I think that's where we stopped at. I think that's the most it was at there. After sending the coachman on a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, did ye hear what I asked of him? Did ye see anything at all? You asked? I'm going to pop your weasel, right? Aye, the fiend's taken me overcoat to deposit with the pawnbroker hereabouts. And what I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. Do ye understand? Yeah, here's the thing about it though. I could. We would just have to do Suicide Squad though. We just have to do Suicide Squad so I can finish that game, and then I could download Borderlands 3. So we could do that though. I just have to. We'd have to together beat like Suicide Squad and stuff. Well, technically you already beat it, but I gotta do Suicide Squad. So I don't know when the multiplayer for that thing happens, or you can do it at any time you want though, and then go from there. Then I think I can. Once I finish Suicide Squad or whatever, or doing enough of Suicide Squad, I'll probably be able to do Borderlands 3. So if you do get it, I would play it. I would play it though. We just have to beat Suicide Squad though. I will say that at least. What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right. Now come fetch it from ye later. Sometime within the next 2 months. You're to hang on to it until then, is that clear? Whatever you do, don't lose it. Alright then. And in case I might happen to be delayed at all, you're to go to the pawn shop, Wendy Banks so it is. And you're to extend the loan of 4 to 2 months is up. I mean, I understand. I just don't know much about the Suicide Squad thing. And I'm assuming that Vortex wants me to finish the other thing, so honestly, technically, I'm okay with the other game. It's just technically the thing is on my PC, so I'm okay with that. So I technically could do a Suicide Squad whenever y'all want to do Suicide Squad, so it don't matter though. If you forget, the article will be forfeited, and any old fiend could come along and buy it. But I ain't got that kind of brass. Here's £5. That should be enough. Do I understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now, if you go against me. Yeah, I get it. Good, and one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. I'm ready whenever. Still downloaded. Hey, mine's is still downloaded too, so I'm good. Just gotta wait for Vortex on what he's gonna do, because I think he probably doing it on PC or something. I don't know if he'll on PC or console. Yeah. Still about the skins of Marvel? That is perfectly fine. I mean, I heard that Cloak and Dagger is going to get a skin though. I did hear that. I don't know if they got it now or not. About the pimp skin or whatever that thing was called, or if that's supposed to be for later. I don't know if it's now or later. But I might get that. I ain't gonna hold you. I might get that. Yes, sir. I might get that though. So I can just be looking like a pimp out there. Let's not play, man. Let's not play it. The coppers. Hey, they'll come asking ye to stand in court to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? Is that out? Is that out yet? Okay, I bet. Good to know. Cause yeah. That pimp thing, hey, I'm gonna keep it safe, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait for that thing. I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna hit that skin. What is it that ye might say, and what it is that ye won't? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. He said, nah, don't tell him crap. You tell him crap, you gonna get popped. After he'd gone over it all, I piked it. Got as far from there as I could. Comes out 9 p.m. today. Well, I'm gonna be streaming. Dang! That means I might gotta stream early then. Are they gonna do the maintenance for that? Let me ask that, Rico. Do you know if they're gonna do a maintenance for that? If that's the case, I might do Marvel Rivals for like I might do it around 7 p.m. instead. That's what I might do. If it gets that bad. Okay, so it's not gonna do like a weird maintenance thing, like around like 9 or nothing, to be like, oh yeah, get the skin and all that stuff. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm fine now. Sure, alright then. He hid the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. There you go. I'm sorry, I can't stand looking at it. I'm like, bro, this English is not Englishing. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. So McGill had planned it and coerced Gina to give in false testimony. It's 10 gigabytes. Ready for download now if you haven't done already. What you talking about? Suicide Squad? I already been had Suicide Squad downloaded. My bad. I already had that thing downloaded. I had that thing downloaded since like last week, though. Like I said, the only thing is I don't know if Vortex are gonna get that yet, or if he's gonna wait till he finishes the Batman game, and then go for it. Wait, oh, you talking about Marvel Rivals? Oh, dang, 10 gigabytes. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Oh yeah, I think it already updated for me. I think it already updated for me if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I did see an update for it. Yeah, I did update. It is updated. So my thing automatically updates. I forgot about that. It automatically updates. Depends on what game it is, though. Those available 6 p.m. on our time today. Hey, well, I'm not playing it till like 7 or 8, so hey, I'm balling either way. I'm balling though. Skins I just found. Oh, okay, bet. Oh, I gotta go. My apologies. It sucks, bro. Like, cause my dad really had to wake me up at 9:45, and I was out there waiting for the Orchid Man to come out there, and apparently he came, and didn't hear him apparently, which is. I just had it, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on. He said he rang the doorbell. I didn't hear a doorbell. And I'm just like, here, bro. Like, I'm just out of it. So if I yawn, I do apologize, chat. I do apologize. He said you better walk to the store and grab you a bottle. You be ready? All right, bet, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do with that bottle, man. Get that bottle, man. I ain't a drinker, but hey, you got that. And I'll probably make a deck. The only thing about it is I don't know which one I'm going to make between the other 2 decks I'm thinking about. But either way, we're balling. And I know they gave out some gimmick puppet support, though. That's the crazy thing about it. Is they really gave out gimmick puppet support for gimmick puppets that they didn't even need with that stupid machine card. That's the funny thing about it. They said, nah, bro, here, man. Gimmick puppet support, have fun with that. Like, bro, what are we doing here? I bet you're ready to string me. I bet you're ready to string me up, huh? I lied. In that big old courtroom, I told some Quarkers. The thing is, he said he would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with. What a wicked man. He knew everything what went on in the back slums. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we was all just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGilda would have, in a heartbeat, he could have had a lot of us chased out of there if he wanted. And then, where could we have gone, eh? Nowhere, that's where. So, I didn't have any choice. I had no choice. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. But I'm for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid. Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. A favor? What? Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Eh? If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need the papers, or we can't investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate what? The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Jones was shot, you see. You what? Hurley's having a big operation right now, Jenny. Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Chubb's gonna be alright, right? Well, we don't know, sadly. That's why we need your help. That's what I want to investigate. That's why I want to investigate. For Mr. Sholmes' sake, as much as anything. Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy. Is that it? Something like that. Mr. Sato. Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here. It's up to you. I don't need no one sticking up for me though. No lawyer or nothing. Man, just sign the paper so I can just go out there and help you out. Poor Jenny. She seems so lonely. These representation papers have been entered into the court record. Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Wendy Banks now. Yes. Perhaps we can come back to visit Jenny when we're done here. We're done there. I feel like we've cracked Gina. She opened up to us at last. And now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating that Wendy Banks. You know, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. Funny thing is, we could have had 26 minutes of it and we would have been done with this thing. That's funny enough. But we balling though. And wait, how many parts is there? 4 parts? How is there 4 parts of this stinking trial? How does that work? That thing blinded my eyes. Alright. Oh, my bad. I already did that. My bad. My apologies. My apologies. You got that? The 16th of April, 1:26 p.m. Wendy Banks Pawnbrokery. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? What is it now? You should go home and get some rest. Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers. Your ladyship! Ow! I don't believe it! How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is. I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. Of course, he's gonna drink that thing. You know, he's gonna drink the thing every time he sees it. He's like, ah, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm as fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime then now? Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Wendy Banks. And Gina. Mr. Wendy Banks and Gina, but yeah, that's fine. Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then. Will you be investigating the storeroom as well, Inspector? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever. Even with the lads working around the clock. Which is a problem, because there's another case in the yard needs to investigate urgently. That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before. So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine. Come then, let us not waste any time. Let's now examine this. There's an article ledger here, and Mr. Wendy Banks' notes, and what's this? It looks as though someone left a little photographic print behind. And ain't this the same thing as this? The same picture though. Oh, look on the back. There's something written. It's writing. Is there? Oh, show us, Susie. Show us. February 15th, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited one gentleman's overcoat. Yeah, one was a coat and one was a small box. So it was for both. Yeah, that's the thing she got though. Wait, She had the overcoat, so why would she go back unless she was trying to get the other thing? Oh, wow. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th of April, 10:30 p.m. There we go. A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1? Clearly it was a very fine coat, in fact, I think. Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Jenny redeemed yesterday. Yeah, because she wanted her to have that if she did the job right. And it's still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would have never expected that redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though. Seeing Mr. Windybank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have to hand. By this photograph of the cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen the exact same picture so recently. Oh yes, you're right. Very recently. It's the same one that Jenny gave us earlier. Of course, I was forgetting that she had gave us that print. How'd you forget it? It was the main thing I thought of. Well, what are we waiting for then, Miss Naruhodo? Get it out. Alright. Let's let the cogs turn. One of the eyes are different. Yes, they're exactly the same, just one of the eyes are in a different way. There's a few differences here and there though, but yeah. I've got it. These two photographs had an amazing secret. A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once. Do you really want to know? Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. So, Iris, about these two photographic prints, the ones we found here on Windybank's counter, and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between the two identical prints? Actually, that's not quite right. Sorry? If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly. They're not? Have a look at them now. The eyes? I'm assuming it's the eyes. The way they look. Yeah, because one... Oh, and then you see that little black thing at the back that I can't really mark. So it looks a little different. It looks like the angle of it was a little different. And the head is like a little... The hand on the right looks a little bit more visible than the one on the left. So there is that as well. And then they have a little something on the left side of the thing. On the right side, you see a little something beside the paw. On the left of it, looks a little different. So yeah, can you see that they're slightly different from each other? I think so. It's very subtle though. But yeah. But what's the reason for the difference between these prints, or the two prints? I'll say slight differences or changes, but oh well, that's because they're a set. You see? No, I don't. This pair of photographs is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment. Ah, a stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? Cause daggone Sherlock Holmes told you about it. Well, yeah, Sherlock Holmes told you about it. Oh yes, that's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday. You see? There it is, just over there. Ah yes, of course. The magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. Well, actually, sorry, my brain just What, fried? Because I was thinking about library for some dumb reason. I was thinking about the library. I was like, wait a second. Library. My brain was thinking about the library. So my apologies there. My brain was like, yeah, library. I was just literally stunned for no reason. My brain was not thinking. Welcome back, Rico. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My brain was just all over the place. But we balling though. We balling though. My brain was like, nah, man. Think about the library. Think about the elementary library. Funny enough, though. But hey, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions. What? Really? Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place? No, I have no idea. Ah, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell you. She's over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. I, for one, simply have to know. Go for it. Have you ever considered, Runo, how our eyes see depth in the world around us? Not really, but I mean, hey, go for it. Hey, go for it. It might be used for evidence later, I'm assuming. Well, I just opened them, and it works. But the reason it works is because we have two eyes. Two eyes? Shocking. If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. What'd you see with your left eye? What'd you see with your right eye? Are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye. Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly. Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see. Ha, my brain is really amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Ah, I think I see. So the pair of photographs consists of a left eye's view and a right eye's view. Is that right? Indeed, that is true. Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick. So if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see the depth in these prints? Yes, Bruno. You begin to understand. And the stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to just do that? Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing the stereoscope at all. And who the heck just texted me about something? This man talks about ice 20%. Dang, bro, you talking about Igus. There's nothing wrong with Igus, but dang! And can this thing hop off? Oh my goodness. There you go. This man talking about some Igus. Bro, I understand, but can I put this thing down? Thank you. But thank you for letting us know that useful information. That information is going to get us to the long way. There you go. Perfect. It lights brightening. You can? Really? Alright, go for it. Put it right here. Let's try it. Let's see if you can view these pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Oh yes! I'm dying to have a go. Sato-san really loves this kind of thing. You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that? Cross my eyes? I think I can. Watch me. And see if you can copy. Make your eyes do this. I don't think I can do that, man. I don't think I can do that. I can't do that. I really can't. Alright, let me try. Hey, ready, Mr. Naruhodo? Not really, but go ahead. There, how's that? Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Runo. I ain't gonna lie, Runo might get cooked. The trick is to concentrate on the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed. I mean, you're not lying. I mean, you're not lying. If I see something going cross-eyed, I think it's something happening. I think something happening. Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try it looking at the prints. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes. You should see the two overlapping images like this. You try, Runa. I'm just going to have to give it a try, I suppose. Did the print split into two images for you? Now the next step is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. The prints should slowly merge together until they form a new single image in the center. Oh yes! It's Naruhoda, it works! I can see it in the middle now. It looks so real. Well, I can look at it all day. I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt. Yeah, fix your eyes, please. Your turn, Runa. Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle. Like this. Is it? There! You managed it! So now you know the stereoscope's image as well. It's work. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm getting cooked anyway. Y'all got to roast me for that. I'm getting cooked. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. I'm cooked anyway. I'm not gonna lie. She got it. So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runa? They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly. No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky. Oh, I recognize that. We found one over there yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, right there on the bottom. If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here, and then set the pair of photographs, and just stay at the back end. It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. There go my spoon there. Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently. But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. But it's so much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case. Stereoscopic pictures. I'd never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll actually ever need. I work out. A photographic depicting a sweet little white cat. I feel as though I have another print just like this one. So we now have evidence. There we go. That's this. Do we need to let's go ahead and just scan this. This is the ticket that Gina brought in here yesterday. Yes, having been entrusted to her by Mr. McGilded 2 months earlier. Article deposited one gentleman's overcoat, and the other redemption ticket was in the pocket of that coat. Yes, for a small box deposited 2 days before the omnibus incident. Could that have anything to do with this? All this? Okay, I thought they would have said, "Oh yeah, this thing right here," but yeah, no, they didn't do that. just got my ear a little bit, like a little E. You know what I'm saying? Just got a little of that. Okay, let me ask him something. The police are scouring every inch of this place by the look of it. Instructions from the yard are to examine every article in the shop and every ledger in the books of accounts. Every article, but that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely. We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours. We're sifting through it all the shifts, at least, but still. We'll be working through the night, that's for sure. And even then, we'll barely have scratched the surface. A crime and a pawnbroker's. It must be every policeman's worst nightmare. It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know? A crime and a pawnbroker's? And I ain't gonna lie. I understand, bro. Look. That seems terrible. Why is he here for? This officer must have been staring at the wall since before we even came in here. Shh. Keep it down. Oh, sorry. There's a major clue in here. Just here. Really? They must tell Grexy at once. But as soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer. Stuck here? What do you mean? I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over my shift. Ha! They're really having a tough time, the bridge police. That doesn't stop us investigating though, does it? No, I suppose not. I'm fairly sure it's the calendar he was peering at. Hey, look, man. Hey, sir. I'll handle it. I'll have it as my evidence. You ain't gotta say nothing, bro. You ain't gotta say nothing, dog. You ain't gotta say nothing. Oh, really? Oh, bet. I appreciate it, man. I won't even say you ain't even there just not trying to work. Good sport. Good sport. He's like, good sport. Oh, look here. A bullet. Oh, yes. A bullet hole. I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably, Mr. Windybait wasn't practicing his revolver in his spare time. Because that man was out there trying to go light out and just shoot his own self out. Ah, well. Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that. Sorry? It's all there in that Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, you know. Isn't that right, Iris? Ah, did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. In jest? Well, he doesn't do it often. It's a quite dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often? He shouldn't even do it once! Forget that for now, Runo. Let's examine this bullet. What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar. Aha! I may well be able to help with that. What? There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Runo? I think that's the wrong way to phrase the word, but sure. Hey, go for it, man. If you, hey, 436 drink, go ahead and drink, I guess. Hold up, didn't Kayla tell you to? Didn't Kayla, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Didn't Kayla say no? Didn't Kayla say no? Did Kayla literally say no? Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Oh, I'm about to give you some. I'm about to give you like a honey butter. So give me a second. I'll be right back. I just need to get something to eat. My stomach's growling. Dang, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's crazy though. See how it is though. There we go. Alright. Gotta get that out of the way. But I'm back though. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. I'm afraid the sight of blood might make my blood run cold. Hey man, I love man. I can't say nothing about the E-boys. I can't say nothing about that. There you have it. You see, when it comes to blood, we're all different types. Yes, what a scientific observation. See, need this. Oh no, what is that scary looking thing? Hurley and I haven't come up with a name for it yet. His name is Gustavo. Hey, look man, Gustavo out there, he's trying to do his thing. Gustavo's out there like, let me do my thing though. Hey, I'll call him Gusto. Y'all gotta call him homie Gus though. Call him Gus. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch. Please do not blast me with that thing, bro. I've been getting Susato takedown throws on me. I've been literally go out there and have to deal with guys throwing boots at me and slamming their boots on the daggone desk. Like, come on now. Man, you ain't gotta. Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say that? What guys do to you? What guys do to you? Sitting ice is way down. Oh, bro. What the? Oh, the color of the blood stain has changed. There, does it make sense now? Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see. Took my twin? Hey, you talk about Kayla? I don't know if you're talking about Kayla, if you're talking about the other person, but hey, you got that, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, take it time, bro. Take it time with that. Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood, makes it change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at. In a flash. Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? I bet Jenny would be saying it's bleeding great. So, whose blood are we looking at then? Well, all the chemicals does turn the blood in different colors, so just find someone whose blood matches the same color and you'll know who it belongs to. In a flash. It's more like 2 flashes, really, isn't it? 1 flash or 2. This could, well, turn out to be a very valuable clue. So let's make a note of it in the court record. Perfect! I'll gladly take that. Let's keep testing and add the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio. As long as I have Bridget left, sure. Actually, there's a stain on the back of that one photograph, is it? I think perhaps we should see if anything else with that. I didn't read that, no, but I read that. Not that one, but the other one, the second one, my bad. No, hold on. I don't know if you noticed, but there's some rather troubling here. I've noticed. The red smear, you mean? Yes. Looks like blood, doesn't it? I wonder if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case, yes, we need Iris. We should show her this before we forget. Alright. Oh, that looks like blood. Indeed it does. So, can you, do your little thing? Can you do your razzle dazzle like Evil Sky would do? I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather. Well, don't worry, Runo. You can... We had to burp. You can leave the rest to me. Look at that. Yes. That's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it? Simply must add that to the portfolio blood samples. It could be a important clue. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point. Well, this particular state of blood... Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you? Do you know whose blood this is? I think I do. Yes, I have an idea whose blood it might be. Not from the color it turned out, but with a little deduction. That's right. It's clear. I think it's clear. Alright, you know as well? You first, Rudo. Who do you think it belongs to? Hold up, who just texted me? Y'all give me a second. Someone just texted me right here. Give me a second. Y'all give me a second, though. Okay. Because honestly, it can go either way. I forgot if she wore gloves or not. I forgot if she wore gloves, but I don't think she wears gloves, so I can't say it's her. We can't. Well, I mean, it could be between one or two, because I don't know if the other dude had blood or not. Because I don't think the dude had gloves. I think Magnus, but did Magnus get it, or the other dude have it? Y'all give me a second though. Someone text me. Let me answer that text. Let me stop trying to crash out thinking I know everything. This is this person's message though. I had to talk about that. Trying to get who texted me. Alright, we got all that straight. I would assume it is. I'm trying to figure out though. The thing, what I'm assuming though, is it would have to be, I would think or assume it would be, what you call it, Mason, or someone over. So I'm assuming it would have to be Mason though. That's just my opinion. I think it is Mason though, because Gina don't have gloves. I don't think Pop has any gloves. I don't even think Magnus has gloves, so I would have to say Mason though. That's just me, but we'll see how it goes though. Let's just pick Mason because he's the only one I think of. Thrice fired Mason. You don't sound very sure of yourself the way you trailed off there. Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course I never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice fired though. The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name indeed was Mr. Thrice Fired Mason. That's what I was thinking, because I don't think, because I had to think about it, because I was like, bro, I can only make a conclusion or a deduction. It wasn't her, because she don't wear gloves. This guy doesn't wear gloves, that I know of. And straight up, I don't think the other guy had wore gloves. Only that would make sense, it would be him, or it would be Magnus McGilda if he had gloves. But yeah, it made sense that it would be him, though. It made sense that it would have to be, you know, Mason, though. But that would mean that this blood stain was upped on the ticket 2 months ago. Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windy Bakes yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on that at that time. So it was the spirit blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing a leather gloves that night. Oh yeah, that is true. He did as well. He did as well. Okay, he was wearing that night. Okay. Let me see. Now, I've asked you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help out a fellow bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. Okay, yeah, he did wear gloves. I'm stupid. How did I forget about the gloves? He did have the gloves. Mm-hmm. It certainly does look like the leather glove thumbprint this mark. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time, anywhere on his body. There you go. From which we could conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason. Mr. Narhoda, you sound just like Sherlock Holmes, or Mr. Sholmes. Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope. Yes, I think you're right, Bruno. I'm gonna slap Gus. Bro, come on, you ain't gotta do him like that. He didn't deserve that. Was it Kayla? Like, who was it, bro? Like, which bread did he steal? There you go. Got that straight. And yeah, I'm not reading that crap over. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so I'm assuming it's Kayla, unless you have another twin, because I don't know how many twins you got. Behind that door, it's the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Grexy said. That's what Grexy said. Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. But it's crazy that you think that she did it. Like, don't y'all have... Sherlock Holmes, come on. One IRL, but can't sweat too. I'm about to say, okay, so with an IRL. Okay, good to know. That's all I need to know. Okay, Mr. Whittybank face down on the floor with Gina beside him. As the accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Narhoda. We must make a thorough investigation. Yes, of course. And we will. Behind that door. That's the real seat of the crime. Don't worry, if there's any clues in there, I'll find them. Can we go there now, or... Oh, okay, thank you. I was about to say, can I please go in there? Like, how am I supposed to go in there? Do I have to just wait, or does something have to happen? April, 16th of April. Windy Bake's storeroom. And now she is sad. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely. Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windybank's life was taken in this very room only last night. Ah! Wait, Inspector, come back here! What is it now, sunshine? You took one look at me and tried to run away! You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped up little defense lawyer, do ya? Well... I've never seen her ladyship looking like that before. It's the thing. I didn't know what to say to her. So you weren't running away from me. You were running from a 10-year-old Well, to be fair, that Tangerole does have a lot of weapons, and on top of that, she does give this man his money and gives him a lot of bread. So I mean, I wouldn't be mad at him for being a little scared of a girl that can just break his career. I'm afraid this is all a little too much for a young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector. Huh? Hey, so go out there, reassure her, get some more bread. We're helping you get some more bread into that butter and have fun. Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you? Oh my, you a dummy! That's the most stupidest thing to say! That's like if I came up there, I slipped on the ice, and I broke my back, and then he says, hey, at least you're not dead. Like, bro, thank goodness I'm not dead, you're right about that, but dang! You're saying this to a kid, you're not even saying it to an adult. Come on. I don't think that went very well. I don't think it went well either way for me. Why? Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine. I told you not to get under my feet. And we have to investigate to do ourselves. Yes, I'd like to hear more about what the socially inept inspector has to say. Oh, Hurley. And inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. Man, get out my way! Get out my way. Alright, what's this? Look at these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them. I can't believe how many there are. A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings, look. Pieces of dirt, different people's lives. Quietly gathering. Wait, I can't see the other part. Dust in here, together. They gotta wait. You said kids are the worst to my niece? Oh, to your niece. I think you're trying to say your niece. Okay, so the kids are worse to your niece. Just told me I'm older than dirt. Mama's way older than me. Me and Twin are the baby boys. I love man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think it's the other way around for me. I think it's the nephew that's the problem. Like, no offense to the nephew, but he be out there starting stuff. He be doing some crazy stuff behind the scenes. I'm like, bro, why are you doing all this? It's crazy work out here, though. Because either the uncle's the worst one or the nephew's the worst one. That's the sad thing about it. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Yeah, it's crazy though. Hey, look, man, I can't say nothing, man. Nephew just be on some nonsense, and uncle just be out there on some hating sneaky stuff. Or at least there would be if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around. Not much I can do about that, Sunshine. Out of all the articles in the storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked. Ah, what is it, Iris? That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in. Oh. If Iris's unpublished story, the Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this. Duh! I thought you knew about this. He was going to go out there and get it to see if Dago Schultz was lying. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. We must check inside the box at once. Yes. Ah. It was there. Iris' story was there. Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris? Yes. I mean, of course, I believed Hurley when he said he deposited it here, but still, it's a relief to actually see it. Really, because that's not a very well-hidden frown. Our manuscript has been entered into the court record. Let's see. The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line. Poor Mr. Windybank. He was a nice old man. Well, he was shot just once through the heart. Most likely the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing. This must be his blood then. Ah. I don't like to ask such a wretched time, Iris, but I wonder if perhaps... Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action. There you go. By twin, do you mean Kayla or do you mean, what you call it? Do you mean Kayla or, I'm assuming you talk about Kayla, so I probably shouldn't ask. I probably have to talk about Kayla. So yeah, we balling either way. Okay, crap. Can this thing mess up? So now we need the color the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Windybank's blood. And it doesn't match our analysis of the blood stain we matched in the main shop. No, but let's add the sample to the others. We've already collected anyway. Okay, Kayla, okay, baby, I gotcha. Okay, so yeah, we got more blood. I mean, understandable. Iris? Don't worry, I'm alright. But we must find the true culprit. Yes, absolutely. Okay, let me see. The gun. This is a revolver. A real one, bro. Why are you so spooked about it, bro? Yeah, it's gonna be a real one. And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windybank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You and Bruno look like you're about to faint. Well, it's just that I rarely see a gun in the flesh. And I've had issue with guns in the past. But anyways, we saw Mr. Windybank with this yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, exactly. I shall take my own life. Yeah. It must have been the same gun. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door in the storeroom here, she had that gun. That's the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. Mr. Windybank told us that he'd only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he? Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun had been fired. Wait, maybe the bullet that they... Actually, wait, I can't say the bullet, because that other bullet was from the other two. So I don't know when they fired it. So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. Okay, now, let's talk to the inspector here. And let me see. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a quick second. I'm going to call my mom real quick and see if she might bring something back though. Give me a second. Okay, I am back. I hope y'all here can hear me. Because this headphone takes a little few sometimes. There you go. Perfect. Alright. But, let me just check just in case. Because I know how my thing be. Perfect. Okay, yep, we're good. We're good. Alright, perfect. Alright, we're good. Scene of the crime. Let's go. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? You got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less. Iris, could you lend me a hand? So, Grexy, what do you make of the crime scene here? Oh yes, your ladyship. Do allow me to humbly explain. Last night shortly after the hours of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended to the scene. The one and only door to this storeroom was found locked from the inside. Thank you. So it was locked from the inside. The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police doing? Quite right, ma'am. Quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible. Oh. As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor. Thus wise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child. Are you talking about Jenny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector. Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. She's still alive, you know. Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious. And I'm afraid to say she had the gun that was used in her hands. No. Presumably it's the gun that's still down on the floor now. That would be, Mr. Windybake's gun. In her pocket, found the key to the door as well. What? The key to the storeroom? And you say the storeroom had been locked for the inside, Inspector? Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a stick situation, I'm afraid. Dude, you got the man. He just got the chips, man, on deck, bro. Chips and dips on deck. Obviously, my personal opinion is that this is some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. He don't want to say nothing slick, though, and then to get cooked because the girl's like, you know what? I'm going to write some bad stuff about you and make your money go down. That's the one thing you don't want to do. If you mess up, you got to deal with Iris. And if you got to deal with Iris, you got to deal with Shoves. And if you got to deal with Shoves, or you got to deal with her, you're dealing with her. If you deal with her, you're dealing with her. So you got to deal with technically 4 people in total. And on top of that, let's say if it wasn't even Gregson, if it wasn't him, he's going to be on your head too. So I mean, you're not going to have fun. It's already going to be a bad sign no matter what happens. Grexy, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley alright? Is he? The thing is, don't mess your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is... No! The operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well... out with it. Man, just don't... Oh, yeah, you just do the size of take down on him. Yeah, get jail, yeah. Yes, ma'am. They use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing. Renders the whole body insensitive. The whole body? Oh my, this cough is terrible. Oh, this thing's terrible. Because I know it's anesthetic. That's anesthetic. That's anesthetic. I can't say the word right. I know how to say anesthetic, but I can't say anesthetized. Is that even possible? Whatever, I don't care. This guy or with that. Bro, I swear. Some of y'all just know these words. I can't do these words, man. They want me to suffer with these words. It means the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep. goodness, in the Empire of Japan, we could just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction. The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow what I mean. They couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, or so I hear. And now that I was finished, they can't get him to wake up apparently. Oh my! No one knows if the anesthetic still in the system or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again. Curly. The moment he's like, oh crap, I'm not trying to get cooked today. The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you. Okay, she says she's cooking hamburgers and mashed potatoes, alright? I hope she does. There we go. Had to get that out. What a surprise. Even in a matter of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way. Whoa. I think that's for another person. Hey, yeah, wrong place, I understand. You gotta say that, Ringo. You ain't gotta say nothing. You good. You ain't gotta say nothing. You already good. I know how it is, bro. I know how it is. I know how it is. Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this, do you think? We don't tend to share sunshine, not with the general public. In that case, Grexy, how about some herbal tea? Yeah, he's just looking that thing down. Yeah, you already good. You already good. I already know about that, man. It happens, man. I understand. Lovely. Top very much. That really hits that spot, your ladyship. You don't mind sharing that, then. Okay, yeah. He doesn't care. Oh, yes, he just doesn't care. Oh crap, I forgot I already showed this crap! Okay, I guess they don't really care then. My goodness, this looks terrible. This is already just terrible. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can just move on out of here and get out of here. We're just gonna go to the prison because I think we can just tell her about the thing that they're trying to get. 16th of April, local prison, cell 13. Did someone text me about something? Alright, Jada doesn't appear to be here. Here you go. I believe she must be in the questioning at the moment. Oh, but wait a minute. What is it, Iris? Well, if you examine the scene here carefully, there's another possibility, isn't there? Jenny could have slipped the key from the jailer when he wasn't looking to escape. Oh my! Why'd she do something like that? It would only make our situation worse! Calm down, Runa. I was only joking, of course. Oh. You had me worried there. I thought it was a great deduction. Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight your words carry. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I suppose a light-hearted great detective is a contradiction in terms. Well, in the same situation, I'm sure Mr. Sholmes would just have thrown his head back and waffed. I'm not entirely sure if that's helpful, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, anyway, it looks like we won't be able to talk to Gina for a while. We should make progress with our investigation in the meantime. Yes, come along then, Runo. Come along then, Susie. This is already just terrible. I'm trying to think, what else can we do? Do I need to do more of this stuff then? I don't know if it's this or if it's some other stuff. And did someone just text me again? Someone else text me, I'm just trying to figure out. Did anyone text me that I know of? Make sure everything's straight. Okay, you know what? Let's just try and see if we just need to give him any more information. Alright, but I answered this first text. Alright, let's just see. Okay, he didn't care about this one. Let's just see if he cares about this one. If it doesn't work, then we're just going to look around all over spot. Inspector, what do you make of this? Ah, what do we have here then? Redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Well, now you want to say something. So what's the difference between that one and another one? Looks like someone ran out of the office stationery and wrote the ticket or whatever paper it was to hand. Yeah, that's the ticket from Mr. McGilden's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Really? Think you know better than me, do ya? No, I didn't mean to, Bruno's right, Grexy. It isn't the same ticket. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's this all about then? If I might be so bold to ask. This is the second ticket. A second one? It seems that Mr. McGilden, in fact, had another article in the storage here at Windy Base. Is that right? I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh good, because he was ever so easy to talk to. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilden's overcoat. Eh? You mean to tell me? Yes, there was more than just a music box disc, it seems. I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly. Like, who you mean though? Who you mean though? You mean Gregson? You mean the Chad Gregson? I mean, yeah, he's better to see it back to McGilden the entire time, but a smile the entire time. You gotta deal with this, man. He's 44, man. He's out there pushing, bro. He's out there pushing that thing. He can't do too much. And Wendy makes no better. Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilden deposited another article here with Mr. Windybank. Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it? Well, I mean, both of them are going to have to take the L, though. I mean, not all of them are going to be the best thing in the world. Do you have any idea where it is, Grexy? Any idea at all? It's another article that belongs to Mr. McGilden. It could be an important clue. Well, yes, I suppose it could be. Please, stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. It's too much pressure. I'll lose my marbles. I'll go barking. Well, I mean, he's gonna act like a bird now, eating this daggone chips and dip about, whatever this is. They call it chips or whatever you want to call it, but yeah. This is no time for dog impression, Inspector. That's enough sauce for you, sunshine. But yeah, he's gonna crash out no matter what, though, so I can't say that about that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look, man, not a lot of people have chins like that, bro. Look, she got a chin. You know, he got a chin. She got a chin. That chin's about to be like a double neck. She got a chin. He got a chin. His chin's kind of like a little whoop. That's about it. And then yeah, his chin's so strong he might break the whole empire, the state empire. So I can say that about that. There is one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it? Yeah, so I mean, they kind of just having it though. Oh yes, of course. The articles are only held for 2 months. So the small I said, oh, I was about to say small ticket. Oh, brother, let me just yawn. Okay, so the small box will no longer be in here then. That's right. It's been forfeited. Which means it could be on the shelves in front of the shop, where forfeited items are offered for sale. Yes, the shelves in the front. You must search them at once. You're wasting your time. Oh. There are dozens of little boxes out there. Hundreds of them, even. We can't possibly know which one might have been McGilded's. That information is not written in the ledger. Ugh. Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case. Of course, your ladyship. Of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure. This is getting old. Ah! Emily jumped out of my skin there. How come Mr. Winnybake set up such a wicked trap? I doubt he set it the scary one. Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon. Oh. Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you'll be defending her. I think we should ask her once more time. She may have changed her mind. Don't you remember, Una? You told her she could rip up the presentation papers if she didn't want to be your lawyer. Really? Did I say that? I mean, yeah, you kinda did. Yes, you did. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching. In that case, we better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. So, whenever we get to another stopping point, we'll stop it there, because I think that's going to be the trial coming up. And give me 1 more second. I'm going to check outside real quick. There we go. Just making sure I check outside. Alright, there you go. That light is not going to be good for me. So I know I got to check out Dragon Ball Universe and stuff. So, yeah, that's already going to be a bad sign. And I'll be skipping the entire time. Alright. Alright, Gina, good. You're back. Ah. The police must have finished questioning her then. Oh, how was it, Jenny? Was it awful? Eh? Oh. Didn't bother me. Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we're really able to investigate at Windybake's. Oh, right. Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy. What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying, that I did it. That's not... Gina, we came to ask for your final decision. Eh? What decision? About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not? I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruto to represent you. Right, I see. She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. Indeed she has. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. We found this in Mr. Windybake's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris' latest story, which I'm pretty sure you were trying to get this. Ah, Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windybank showed no sign of being ransacked for items or value or the like. With one exception, the box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? Eh? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of Baskerville was really there, because you really cared about Iris. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? Yeah, how you like that? Why don't you tell us what happened, please? Let's talk about that first. We're cooking. Alright, yeah, that's this Baskerville story. It's the latest Sholmes adventure, right? But ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's gotta be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? Oh yes. At least 5,000 pounds. What? So you intended to sell Iris' manuscript, did you? No, Jenny, how could you? What? Wait, no, hang on. Of course I wasn't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do was to find out if the mental script or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the only reason I went in the first place. For Iris' sake, isn't that right? Ah. We knew why you did it for the start, Gina. Of course we did. But I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it. Well, when I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you said that night before. And I'm not reading this because I'm not trying to... Said it. That's when you want to go out there and let her know about it. Indeed. And I'm gonna give me some water real quick. Y'all give me a second. There you go. Oh, Jenny, that was so sweet of you. Alright. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. It weren't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. You want to know if Mr. Schultz was being honest? If he really deposited the manuscript at Windybanks? It's like I told you that night before. I never had a father. But ours lot ain't like mine. She's got her dad, only she can't see him. Well, I'm gonna let you know, her father's dead. Her father's dead. John Dr. H. Wilson is dead. Like, he is not coming back. He is not coming back to Rush Hour 2 or nothing. So honestly, you can't even say that. He's kinda dead. We just never told her, funny enough. We just never did. And I reckon that's gotta be harder. That's why she writes her stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me anyway. Last night, when I was listening to what you were saying. Stories about Daddy? You mean they're not the adventures of the great detective? So much as the adventures of the great detective and his trusty partner? Well, that's how I see it, yeah. You're so thoughtful and so kind, Jenny. Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we? Look, give it a rest, will ya? I hate all this chummy nonsense. Do you hear? I hate it. I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarper. Is that really how you feel? I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves. A overcoat. Are some very suspicious red stains. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I think it might be worth presenting some other funds that are now linked to Gina now. Hey, what about this? Do you see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? Let me talk to you. After I cough. Yeah, let me talk to you. Yeah. That's the one you took in the Winnie Banks, isn't it? The one about the black overcoat that you're wearing right now? Eh? What? That? I don't know. They all look the same to me, those tickets. Surely not. Well, this one's very obvious mark on it. That would appear to be in blood. Eh? Doesn't that ring any bell? I don't know. It all looks the same to me. Blood. And they all sound the same to me. These answers suspicious. Everybody anything out of place this? Right. The Hound of Baskervilles. How does Sato know the exact title of the unpublished story? Suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain to me. I'm so sorry. Alright. Well, I hope she tells us before she leaves, because she leaves and we don't get no answer. We kinda cooked. Alright, let me just see. Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet. What? Blood, Mr. Naruhodo? You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So, could it be blood that splattered from Mr. Wittybank when he was shot last night? Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get the result match faster than anything else. What? Take it easy, Iris. Nope, I'm gonna shoot. Don't move, Jenny. I'm gonna shoot. I mean, you kinda deserve it. You be out there doing that the entire time to us. Purple. It's purple. Oh. Oh my. What the? Forget the sleeves. The whole coat is covered in blood. Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now. And the blood that has reacted with the chemical turned a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly. Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Oh yes, it was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago. I knew it. What? What are you talking about? The victim? What do you mean? Let me talk to you. It is a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. Oi! Would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story. We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilda's overcoat. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this is his testimony. Now ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fellow bleeding from his stomach? I was about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from it. McGilded tried to pull the victim to his feet. No. If that was really what happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat. The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. I tried to run from the truth for too long enough, but there's no escape it now. The truth culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded. Yeah, he definitely was a killer. Mr. Naruhodo, that horrible case is solved at last, and I helped the man walk free from that trial. Well, I mean, to be fair, we did want to stop him. It's just the fact that the judge was just being stupid. I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen? And, well, he died anyway, so I mean, it's kind of like a lose-win situation, regardless. It was a lose-lose for him anyway. He was going to lose no matter what happened. Bruno, did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent? I believed. Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon. A weapon? Yep, indeed. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. You mean Kazuma-sama? Yeah, the GOAT, man. He was the GOAT of this franchise and for some reason got obliterated. For literally just getting hit on the head. Because of literally of one woman. That's like, I don't know, like a teenager. Like, what the heck we got going on here? That's crazy work, but it's the point. Listen, Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief? I'm looking at my controller real quick. Okay. Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. I'm sorry though. Me personally, I'm not getting cooked by a little kid that's Russian girl and getting murked by her by hitting the side of the bed and going down. She's trying to find a stupid cat, finds the cat, he trips over the cat, then goes up, tries to help the person out. He said, you know what? I can help you out real quick. Give me a second. She thought he was trying to hit the thing to call the guards. No, he was just trying to open the door and she said, I'm gonna murk him. Pushes him and falls down. It's not even him being a simp. If anything, he's more of a Chad. If anything, it's just the fact that he just got cooked for no reason. He literally got cooked because of a misunderstanding. That's the dumb thing about it. Like, literally, he was just trying to vibe. Literally, he was like, you know what? Let me help you out real quick. Let me go out there and bring my friend. I was stuck in that stupid locker the entire time, or that stupid dresser thing. She crashes out, says, nope, pushes him, falls down, dies. What am I supposed to say to that? Who's gonna figure out, oh, yeah, he died because he fell down by the bed. Boom. Like, really? Like, what are we doing here? It's not even his fault, though. Like, Cosmo really shouldn't have even died. Like, honestly. Canonically, he shouldn't have even died. He just got died because of some stupid plot. And in any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So I believe in you. Unwaveringly. What's funny, Gina? Core, sounds like this entire empire of Japan you come from. Everyone must be soft. Well, come on. Look at the mess it got us into. Believe it in that bog trotter. Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free. Well, at least you learned your lesson now, eh? Believing in people never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. As soon as you let your guard down, or let down your guard, you at it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one. Get hurt by no one. Gina, may I ask you something? What? I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Wrap them up and chuck them away. Alright, perfect. Hey, congratulations. When you get cooked and obliterated, I can't help you. Sorry, ma'am. Alright. Are you really sure that's what you want? I bet that's what he wants. And all now, Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up that garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe me after that? Not likely. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, a lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel like I can trust you after everything happened. We're gonna have to trust her, like, I mean, bro, I have to say, unwavering trust! So I can just have her trust me. That's all I can do. I trust her. Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial. Eh? Are you half-baked? Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Seriously? Mr. Naruhodo? Didn't you hear all of what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue. I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you in all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. Gina, I do understand why you've chosen to not put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. Eh? It's true that I'm just a student of law school, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. I'm certainly lacking in the courtroom experience, you know what I'm saying? But I can promise you this, though. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. What? What do you expect me to say to that? And she cried out there. Then it's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. You Eastern Martyr are... I don't know what you are. I don't get it, yeah. Why you gotta be a tsundere for? She just taking herself off to the back of her cell. She never admitted it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out alright in the end, I think. Wait, did we not have to read those stuff? Whoever's hiding there. Bro, what the heck is with you? Why did they do that so quickly? Come on. Show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice. Mr. Sato? Somebody's in there in the shadows. I could sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before. What? Blimey, You're sharp, eh? Oh, it's Gregson. Oh my goodness, bro. How is Gregson just here every time? Alright. Now give me a second, I'll be right back. There you go. I suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts, like the art of stealth I've heard so much about. If anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector. Grexy! Oh dear me, I am terribly sorry, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you. How long have you been listening to our conversation? Good grief! Listen in! No. I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it's after hours. I assure you, ladyship, I only just arrived. This very minute, not a moment earlier. That is all. It is. Nothing untoward. Nothing at all. After hours? Is it that late already? So then, I humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best. Bye-bye, and bye. Bye-bye. That's a lot of farewells, and not one of them appropriate for her ladyship. Oh, but I wanted to have a chat. I'm terribly sorry, but the time is pressing at the minute. Oh, I see. That's a shame. If I don't get this emergency the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish, Lord Strongheart will, well... Emergency? Lord Strongheart? Nothing! Forget I said anything! Anyway, I'm off! Alright, Grexy, if you have to, let's chat soon. Delighted, charmed, can't wait, if you please, my pleasure. With a lot of pleasantries, and not one of them sounded sincere. Grexy's so funny, he says such silly things. It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police falling over to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court. I must attend to the court clerk's office now before it closes. Yes, of course. Thank you, Mrs. Sato. Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later. And so our investigation came to an end. Sato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Jida of the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Susato-san would be leaving Britain, and make her way back to Japan. '16th of April, level 13 at p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Oh my goodness. I said level 14, like that was a good thing. And I was like, no, bye-bye, level 13. There you go. Naruhodo-san, it's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted. What about you, Susato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Longest 20 minutes of my life? Now how come, man? How come? Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes. Gina was arrested. And on the back of the news that her father was fallen ill, that she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon. Thank you for your kind words. Are you better ready to clock out? I understand, man. I understand. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm, and yet I seem unable to find words to express any of them. I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow. One final task. I'm gonna miss you though, but what's your one final task? You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean? Oh my, I nearly forgot. Please, I want you to have this. What is this? Some huge bundle of documents? It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus. The McGilded case. It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windybake's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with the omnibus case in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you. With everything else she had to think about, Susato still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting. It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina. Thank you so much, Susato-san. I'll do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world. Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure. Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there. Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself. Now, what you smoking on? Like, this girl did not just say she's a failure. Bro, if anything, you have been doing, like, you've been the kind of the goat of the entire series. If you're not to go to the series, then it's either Sholmes to some degree, or Iris, low-key. Mainly y'all are the goats out here, bro. Like, what you talking about? My character's a goat in his own right, but he can't say his name right. He can't just say it with the chest of times. Do you know what time you will leave London in the morning? Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I shall be leaving here around at 4 a.m. I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station. Absolutely not. Sorry? I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. We have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow. Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible. Even though, like me, I'm sure you will find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try. Stuff. It's just 2 months since we arrived in London, but we managed to establish this office. It was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regrets. I'm so sorry, Sato-san. It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts. I know we've only been here in a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something. And what would that be? It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities. Facets? And like a jewel, the light plays off them in a complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. But we only see a small number of those total facets, and what is illuminated is only a part of the whole story. What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on for as long as we live. That's so true. Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to see him, or see much. But I keep hoping that one day it will all become clearer. That all the facets will be illuminated, and I'll finally understand how everything fits together. Naruhodo-san, I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark. It's amazing to think it's been just 2 months. You've grown so much. Sorry? I've what? Oh no, it was nothing. Unimportant. Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room. Sato-san, I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night. Wait, there's something I need to say. Hi, yeah, bro, I just got to say, oh, come on! What was that? A secret technique of mine. The Zato shutdown. It tells you to shut up, so stop talking. Shut down? Please, I implore you. If we have to voice our goodbyes, I won't be able to hold back my tears. I'm sorry. Wait, come back. I need you. She just ran away. I needed you. Why you gonna do me like this? Susato-san, bro, you put me, bro, my character might go to sleep like that. At least you're gonna knock me down to sleep, at least put me on the bed and do it. It's truly been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us, learn the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted, yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes, and as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played into our minds, eventually my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. I'm assuming that would be the thing where you need to save that. But here's what we're going to do. If it is a save. Is it a save or... Oh, 17th of April. The Small Hours. St. Sider's Hospital. Ward 3. Okay, let's see. Yes, I quite understand. That's a great weight off my mind. Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we've discussed. Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes. On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. My dear madam. Okay. I didn't know who the other voice was, but hey. Said be continue. Oh, maybe he got something for me if some bad things happen. Here's what we're gonna do. Stuff out here, bro. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to at least get it to the trial, so at least I can be like, oh yeah, the court session, all that other good stuff. So we're going to have that up there. We won't go too far into it, but we're just going to at least go get that thing. When I awoke the following morning, Sato-san was already gone. Outside the window, the rain came down in sheets. And so began an even longer day than the last. One that I would have remembered for the rest of my days. So we're at least gonna wait till we get into the courtroom, like actually in the courtroom, and then we'll stop it there and save. Okay, the 17th of April, 9:32 a.m., the Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. Good morning, Gina. I'm determined to prove your innocence today. I'm sure we can do it. So where's your friend then? Sorry? You know, in the fancy dress. Susaruto, or however you say it, I don't know. Mrs. Sato had to leave early this morning. She was already gone by the time I woke up. You are alright with that, are you? Forget about me if you like. Go and see her off. It's fine. It's not as though Mrs. Sato and I won't meet again. One day. Even so. But, Eugenia, you only get one chance. This trial today is all we have. Is it? Okay, I think I'm assuming it's Sherlock Holmes, so let's do this. Good morning, you two. Oh, it's the girl. Dang it. How are you feeling, Jenny? Did you manage to sleep? Iris! What are you doing here? What do you mean? When a friend is in need, we show our support. Isn't that right, Waggy? Ah, Waggy! Great. Great way to show your support, Kitten. Or Kitten or Kitty. Let him have a nose around. What arm can it do? Oh, that reminds me. I bought a newspaper on the way here. Now, would you like the good news or the bad news? What do you say, Runo? Jenny? Oh, well, I think I'd rather get the bad news out the way first. Yeah, get the bad news out the way, and then we go talk about the good news. Nah, I always take the good news first. You might not live to hear the bad. Yes, that's the question. Always gives away people's personalities. That's fair. Yeah, hey, I'd say get the bad news out the way, so I'm just out of there with it. Then the good news, if it's something good, if it's supposedly good, that's my expectations already lowered anyway, so it don't even matter. Let's not go there. Alright then, I'll give you the bad news first. A record amount of rain has fallen this morning, and carriages all over the capital are struggling to move. Huh? The bad news was a weather report? So I hope that Susie made her train to Dover and that the train isn't delayed in the port away. Gosh, yes. Alright then, so what's the good news? Well, the rain is forecast to subside this afternoon. So even if the train's delayed, it should be able to make up the time later. Well, this is good news, isn't it? I couldn't give a monkey's, really. If only all that good news canceled out the bad. And look, this trial has made the headlines too. Pawnbroker perishes in pick purse plunder. See? How you like that? Well, let's say what they want. See if I care. I can't because you're covering your face. Don't worry, Runo will show everyone that this headline is nonsense. I will. And then in tomorrow's papers, the headlines will be, "This charged diver is dauntless do-gooder." Isn't that right, Runo? Oh, yes, let's hope so. Of course they will. I have absolute faith in you. Please don't have faith in me because you might get me cooked. How's that? I was trying to sound like Susie. Did it work? Did it? It's like she was still here. Why is that a daggone evidence? Good luck then, Runo. I'll do what I can. Okay, so yeah, this is this thing right here. I'm gonna just do this right here. What's this? There's a sensational story lower down the front page as well. Look. Ministry Mole? Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice? For a 10-year-old, Iris certainly has her finger on the pulse of world news. It's about secret communications between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently they're being intercepted by hostile nations. Communications are being intercepted, but how would somebody be doing that? That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far. Are you looking for a new career, Bruno? No, of course not. I wonder. Perhaps this is what Lord Strongheart was talking about yesterday. Yes, it could be. And it could explain why it has Grexy running from pillar to post at the moment. Perfect! There we go. We ain't gotta worry about that. Okay, I think everything I need to look at least right now. So I don't forget. Obviously, I don't know the law like Susie does, but still. I'll be by your side the whole time, giving you more support and encouragement. I'm not sure that big things is comforting as you think it is, to be honest, but thank you, Iris. That's very kind of you. Just please put that thing away at all costs. Oh yeah, Iris. Yes, Ginny? Well, I was wondering it's all about Sholmes. Did they fix him up alright? Yes, the operation was a great success, but Hurley still hasn't come around yet. Huh? I've asked a friend of mine of Scotland Yard to send a telegram as soon as he wakes up. I'm sure Gregson will let us know the moment there's news. Oh, right. Mr. Sato-san and no Mr. Sholmes. It's all down to me today to prove that Gina's innocent of this crime. Miss Gina Lestrade, counsel for the defense. The trial is about to begin. Please make your way into the courtroom. It's time then. Yes, let's go, Gina. Iris. Lead the way, Runo. Poor Gina. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I can tell she's worried and scared. I have to believe in her from the start to finish. That's the weapon that we will secure our victory here. If I learned anything from my great friend, it's that 17th of April, 10 a.m., the Old Bailey's courtroom. Alright, there you go. Let's stop it here! Now, that's where we want to stop it at. So we shall stop it here. Alright, y'all, so we shall stop it here. I thank y'all for showing love on this stream. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all. Hold up. We'll put it right. We'll have 2 save files here just in case, though. Yeah, we'll stop here, and I will see y'all tomorrow on this game. This game, y'all will see me do it tomorrow. And I'll try to get it all the way done as I possibly can. So, yeah, y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow on this game. Peace, and love y'all. Yee.